Braves first baseman Freddie Freeman is on fire, batting .417, 1 home run, 7 RBIs in his first 5 games. But now Freeman has gone from being on fire to being furious after the Braves put him on the 15-day DL without even telling him. Joining us right now is senior MLB writer for ESPN.com, David Schoenfield. So David, what are your thoughts on how the Braves handled this whole situation?
Yeah, it's an odd deal. You don't often hear a player publicly anyways complaining about being put on the DL, saying they didn't even tell him. So, strange situation. You kind of wonder if it's one of those deals. Maybe if Chipper Jones had been around, he would have told Freddie, hey, I know you're upset, just take it, spend your 2 weeks on the DL, don't go public with an issue like this. It's the kind of thing you usually try to keep in the clubhouse.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on how teams should handle this situation? If somebody is kind of injured, Braves said that they want to really preserve him for later in the season. Should this be a one-way street decision or should it be a two-way street?
Yeah, it has to be a two-way street. Hey, that's why teams have trainers, they know better what the potential ramifications are, and obviously they feel it's better for him to rest it. They don't want this oblique to tear and get worse, so they're viewing it as he's out 2 to 3 weeks, much better than out 8, 9, or 10 weeks if the injury gets worse. So you can't leave a decision like this in the player's hands.
So now what do the Braves do without him in the lineup?
Well, today on Sunday, they moved third baseman Chris Johnson over to first, and they played Juan Francisco, who'd been in a platoon with Johnson at third. So obviously that's a drop offensively. Neither one of those guys is Freddie Freeman at the plate. They lose a little bit on defense. Francisco, not a good defensive third baseman. He hasn't usually played against lefties, so he's going to get that chance. Braves are, off to a great start, but, they got some injuries piling up here. Brian McCann is still out, now Freeman. So kind of keep an idea or watch their lineup depth over the next couple of weeks to see if they can score enough runs.
Well, I'm sure the Braves and Freeman as well will hope that he's still playing just as well when he comes off that 15-day DL list. David Schoenfield, thanks a lot for your time today.
You bet.
Well, for more on this story, please keep it logged on right here on ESPN.com. I'm Prim Saripapat with your latest ESPN headline.